Hi, my name is Chris Myers from the Cozy Club, and I'd like to welcome you back again, and this time into my garden. It's a gorgeous sunny day, and I'm going to show you how to make a hydrangea wreath. It's a perfect time of year to do that because the hydrangeas are still looking beautiful, but they aren't, they haven't turned color yet. They're just at the nice color, and they're not too crispy yet. So when you want to pick your hydrangeas, you want to make sure that they have a leather feel rather than a crispy feel, because if it's crispy, the hydrangea won't look so pretty. If it's got that leather feel to it, I don't know how else to describe it.
It's about right, the leather.
Anyway, it feels, you can touch it, it doesn't crunch, and it's really nice and it's easy to work with. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick a couple just to add to my wreath. I've started it a little bit, but if you look, can you just get close up at this? It's just so pretty. It rained earlier, so it's a bit wet.
Oh, that's pretty.
But
yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Okay.
Cut that one. I've already cut quite a few already, so anyway, what you do is you want to take off all the leaves, all of them, and have it so you just have your petals, that's it. So come on with me, and we'll go in, and I'll show you how to make it.
Now, Chris, just before we go in, I'd just like to show everybody how you've changed your porch to autumn stroke fall. About a couple of weeks ago was red, blue, and white for summer.
I'll get ready in here then.
All right then. So we had reds, blues, and whites for summer a week or two ago, but all of a sudden it was transformed into these beautiful shades of green, shades of orange, and a transformation. Just panning so you can see the beautiful colors for autumn. Now, of course, this won't last very long because within a month or so, it's all going to change to orange, yellow, and black for the Halloween season.
Okay.
So take advantage. Okay,
Come
that's enough.
in.
There we go.
Anyway, now you're entering in which was my playroom, and I've now changed it, since my boys have grown up, into a place called the General Store, where during Cozy Club days, I fill it up with old quilts and candles and cozy things to decorate your home with. So I decided we would do it here to show you it.
I'm just going to pan around a little bit,
Just
if
show
you
the
don't
camera
mind.
to you.
I have to plug the two books. Very proud of my wife. That's
Yes, my number one fan.
and why not?
Okay, so here we are at the General Store. So I have started making my wreath for you because otherwise it would take too long. But the base of my wreath is actually, oh wait, I forgot to show them that. My grapevine wreath. We have a grapevine wreath, a little one. That's actually not that.
So
little.
should I go outside and show them
No,
quickly?
it's okay. But it's productive in the vines that it produces, and so I cut down the vines, I soak them, and then make beautiful wreaths with it. This one I've done quite a few years ago, and I just keep reusing it. And it gets very woody, which is perfect. And I leave spaces in so I can put in all sorts of things. And right now I've just done the hydrangeas. So, you know, I use it at Christmas time, well, any time of the year. But it's nice and big. I like that for my front door. Now, the first thing that you will have to do is figure out, when you've got your wreath, where you want to hang it from, because you want to put your hanger on first. If you leave this too late, then you're going to have a task to put it on later on. So I'm going to do, with my wreath, I'm going to do only half of it. So I've started there. I've already started. So all you need to do is grab your hydrangeas. I've got some here. And make sure you've taken all the leaves off.
Remember, leathery consistency. I learned that recently.
Yes, so you have. Well done. And all you're going to do is stick it in. That's it. You stick it in anywhere you want it and take your wire. So it's just, this is just thin floristry wire that I'm using. Cut it to size. I'm not going to use those scissors. Sorry, those are my fabric scissors. Cut that down. And all you're going to do, let me get this, Neil.
I'm coming in there.
Is stick it in and wrap the wire.
I can't get the wire.
Hang on. There you go. Just wrap the wire through the wreath and around the stalk of the hydrangea blossom and tie it tight.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah? And that's all you're doing.
That's it.
Tight, and if you feel like it's not quite strong enough, you can go around again as many times as you want to make it, because the wire you're not going to see once you're finished. And you're going to do that all the way around. So I'm going to do another one. And then I always say it's important to look at it every few hydrangea blossoms you put in to see what it looks like. Through there. There's another one.
And these wreaths, you can get ready-made wreaths, possibly from Hobbycraft or...
Oh yeah, you don't have to actually make your own wreath base. I'm just saying you can. I mean, you can use all sorts of different things to make your wreath, because you're not going to see it so much depending on how many hydrangea blossoms you put on. So you can just, you know, have a very simple wreath with wire if you have, but it just depends on what you have at home to use. But I use this one and I reuse them. And if you actually, another thing is I reuse wreaths. You know, at Christmas when you buy evergreen wreaths, fresh ones, if you take the evergreens off, you have a beautiful wire base left, and that is wonderful to use. I've got quite a few of those that I reuse. It's a good way of not throwing stuff that you don't need to out, which is good.
Make, do, and mend.
Make, do, and mend. Very important. Here I'm putting another one in.
Let me just get a close-up of that, Chris, so they can see. Can you turn the wreath a little bit towards me?
Yeah. Yeah, we're learning how to do this.
There we are. We only take one take on this, guys. So we move with the times.
Yeah. There we go.
There you are. That's it. Yeah, that shit can see now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Time it tightly, and then you stick it in again. There you go. So,
excellent.
As you can see, it's going to be, I'm filling it up, and I'm just going to go halfway around. So just let me just quickly do those ones.
And while Chris is doing that, I'm just going to pan around the general store, because it's been neatened up especially for the occasion.
Yeah. Why? It's always neat in here.
Well,
You shouldn't say that. You could show them my birthday present you gave me.
Yes, maybe. Let's have a look. Here we are. This was... Sure, can I mention how old you were, Chris?
If you want to, I don't really care.
Chris turned 60 on the 8th of May, and we managed to have a little miniature version of our home porch created by a great friend.
Paula.
Oh, I can mention Paula Hall. Do you have contact details on your top of your head, Chris?
Don't, but her Instagram is the Cheerful Heart 4.
The Cheerful Heart 4, as in the number 4.
As in the number 4. And I don't know why that is that,
well,
but
there
that's
you are.
what it is.
The Cheerful Heart 4.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So I'm almost done. Switch that off one more. And I might be adding more on, but I have to see what it looks like at the end. So, here we are. Over here. But see how quickly this goes? So it really doesn't take very long.
You really do look like someone in a general store. Really. Fabulous.
Yes. A dream come true, really, isn't it?
Oh.
So, I'm just going to see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm just going to do one more here. Tighten this guy up a little bit because he looks a bit floppy. I love this particular hydrangea because it's got a beautiful like acidy green, and then for most of the summer that's what it would look like, and then it looks like someone has taken a paintbrush and blotched little pink blotches on it. It's so pretty, and I only wish I could tell you what it is, but maybe you can look it up, or I could look it up and let you know another time. But it's so beautiful. And to be honest, all the hydrangeas I have in my garden were tiny little plants that I bought at grocery stores. They weren't specially bought at a nursery or anything. And they just absolutely love it here. And all I can tell you what I do is I mulch it in the spring and in the fall. And that's it. And they just do their thing.
And the little I know about horticulture is that they take the color of the soil, depending on the chemistry of the soil.
Yeah, but these ones they don't mind. They go all.
They don't mind. Interesting.
So anyway, so there you go.
There you are. Hold it. Nice, nice.
I might put some more down there, to be honest. But anyway, it sort of gives you an idea. You can add a little bit more filler if you wanted to, whatever. But it'll hang on the door like that.
And what about?
And then I'm getting there.
Okay.
To add a little bit of fun, I have these gorgeous rusty hearts, which I really like. And I got the man to make little holes in them for me. And then I wired it up with just simple thin wire. And I'm going to put that at the top, just to give it a bit more interest. I'm going to wrap it around.
Very randomly.
Doesn't have to be perfect, as I said before. Nothing has to be perfect.
What was your phrase? Perfect is overrated.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why you married me, of course.
You said it, not me. Okay, here we go. It's a bit fiddly, but you get the picture. And there we go. I'm going to put this down for me to work on, I think. Twist it around, there we go. And you can go into the hydrangea wreaths if you want to, and then tuck it in, and then you're done there. Now the very end thing you want to do, see at the back of the hydrangeas, you've got a few of the lengths here, so you want to cut them down so they don't stick out.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're done. What do you think? Do I need another one down here?
Possibly, but and there's one just at
Here?
5. Yeah, at 7 o'clock. That's a little bit.
I'm just going to grab one more, maybe two more. Hope you guys don't have anything you need to do right in this moment.
Yeah.
While you're watching, two more. You have to make it look right.
Of course.
Okay, so let's stick that one in here. Yeah, that looks nice. Right there. Now, I did mention in my Instagram that I was going to put some rose hips on it, which I am going to do at another time because rose hips I absolutely adore, and they are getting to the right color right now, but they are quite Christmassy. So I'm going to wait and do another wreath with rose hips at a later date, because I think that will, like I said, it's a bit more Christmassy, and I want to keep this to just hydrangeas, which I just love. Okay, so put that in there. And by having this wreath being so open, it makes it so much easier to put the hydrangeas in.
And versatile.
Oops, that one came out.
Versatile, it's true. Just come down.
Is that all right? There you go.
That's it.
Yeah?
That looks pretty good, yeah.
All right, so later on I'm going to put that on my front door. I will take a picture of that and put it on my Instagram so you can see it all done. I think I'd probably be adding just a few more, but I like the fact that it's only halfway done, or almost like 3/4 done. You have the hearts. It's pretty, but you can do the whole thing. You can do whatever you want, obviously. But it's fun to do. It's easy to do. It's and it's relatively, well, inexpensive because it's from your garden. If you don't have a hydrangea plant anywhere, I'm sure you have a friend that does. So check it out. Go for walks. Ask people if you can pick and go for it. In fact, if you only have 2 or 3 that you put on the bottom of this, that looks pretty too. So it doesn't have to be so many. So it's up to you. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you right now. But that's it for today, and we'll welcome you back another time. Thank you. Bye.